Pam 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 pam. Pam 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 pam. Pam 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 pam. Pam 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 pam. Pam 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 pam. Pam pam. Pam pam. Pam pam pam. Pam 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 pam. Pam 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 pam. Ah, mistakes were made. Small mistake. Small mistake. I forgot a piece. Pam pam. Bara 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 bam. Bara 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 bam. Bara bara bam. Bara bara bam. Hello. Hello people. Good Saturday afternoon, at least it is here. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, 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 hello. So I'm just reading some stuff, but I will be there in a second, okay? I will be there. Well, I can be here. Hello! Hello everyone, hello, hello. Hello, hello. Hello. I'm nearly there. Okay. Okay. Fine. So I want to continue what we were doing yesterday, right? So we were working on the thingy. No. What the hell? Wait. Ah, yes, we were working on this, right? So I was trying to create a room that was big enough, but it was not looking like this one that looks a bit like a chimney, right? So the idea was to get yeah. So we were working on this. I didn't make any progress since yesterday, whatever it was. So I mean Thursday, I guess. Yeah, I didn't make any progress. So I was just here thinking if we need to have a door, right? We need to have a door here. And maybe the answer is yes. Maybe the answer is yes. Thinking about it. Thinking about it. Yeah, I think we were reasoning if this should be a single room. That is what we were thinking, right? If the space in here was enough to justify or not, or if I should make it, you know, larger, meaning that it closes here, right? Probably, I think we should close it there. Now that I think about it. So that the room, I mean, if there is a room behind this, right, that room is big enough. I will have to do something like this, actually. And this will be a bit ugly. This will be a bit ugly for a bit, but don't worry. It will be ugly for a bit, but then it will become better. not completely sure why it's rotating that much. Now I commissioned the first piece of the Death Realm upgrade. Now, if you ask me, will it work? Will it not work? I have no idea. There is a guy that we already worked with in the past, so I'm a bit more positive, right? And maybe he can do a good job. He's the guy that actually worked on the armor for the Ilian female. And I think the result was good, actually, right? I think the result of that was pretty good. So, I mean, they were looking a bit modern sometimes, but I think the result was good. Modern meaning not fantasy enough, right? But I think the result was okay, so it was good. So it's the same guy that wrote me that is available, and if there is any work, you know, and I said, well, yeah, let's try and see if you can do it. So I gave him the whole document with the Death Realm description, and I gave him all the information needed and such, right? My skin, yeah, okay. And I hope that he can I hope he can actually do it properly. It's an important part of our game, so I really would like to have it done properly, right? I mean, it's an important part of our game because anyway, the Death Realm is part of our background story, you know, and so I think it's nice if it can be also a cool place to visit. We will probably have to add more than what he has today, so we decided new areas, you know, new buildings. So all of that hopefully will be created shortly. I mean, this is a bit of a... I don't know. I don't know. will definitely need to retexture this, but it's okay. Obviously I cannot. I'm just creating some connection between these two rocks because we want them to be connected, right? What happened here? What happened? Oh. I selected the wrong vertex. No. I'm just subdividing a bit so that we can have a bit of a better geometry. I think here we have the same bevel problem that we already experienced a few times. Right? I think okay. No, we will see how it looks later on. at the moment we don't really care. No, we don't really care. The only thing that we care is that we want we want this part, yeah, exactly, to be closed, right? To be closed. And we want the top also to stretch, you know, all the way here. Right. What do you mean? Oh wow. It's kind of a weird vertex there. I will have to normalize this a bit because it's looking a bit stupid. But at the moment we are just, you know, working on the layout, so just trying to understand how it will look, right? And then we can do more if needed. If it go up a bit there, it's okay. Okay, so basically now here we need a you need a block like this, right? To connect. Pam, pam. There is UFO, eh? XCOM Enemy Unknown. Very nice game. Very nice music. Pam, pam, pam. Pam, pam, pam. Maybe that's too much. But anyway, it's fine. Okay. Don't want to click it, huh? Jesus, when it does this. It does this, so annoying. Just because it's back facing, it doesn't click it. Fine, I leave it as it is. Absolutely fine. More? Okay. I thought there would be enough, but it's not. Evidently is not. Do we need this? We. How much? How much should we go? Okay. If anyone knows how to avoid selecting back facing, I would be grateful. I mean, there is definitely a way, but I don't know it and I don't want to look it up at the moment, but okay, so that is the upper floor, right? That is the upper floor. That and it's closed the yeah, I think it's fine. Now you go up from here. I don't know what happened. Uh-oh. What the hell is going on here? Huh? I don't know. Something weird going on. Yeah, there are some leftovers. Anyway. I understand what is happening here. Guess nothing. Okay, so this is our second floor, our second floor, right? I mean, obviously we need to ensure that this is not messing up, right? So Iran and the US are discussing right now if they want peace or not, right? Let's see what comes out of it. Okay, there are certain parts of this that are a bit weird, like they are too bumpy, I don't know why. I mean, it's to create a bit of variation in the floor, I understand it, but I think we are speaking more than half a meter of difference, you know, and probably even a meter, so it's a lot. I mean, I think it will still be a lot like this. I think it will still be a lot. Oh yeah. Okay, so this would be the lower floor and that is the upper floor. I think it looks okay. So here we will have a separate room, right? Separate room. I don't know if I want to have this guy. I mean, it's a bit in the middle, but I mean, the idea would be to use it as a divider between this space and this space, but I don't know, maybe we should just delete it and move all of this forward. Bah. The problem of moving all of this forward, I think it will not be easy. And we will just reduce the space, right? So I don't know, maybe we leave it as it is. What is that? Hmm? What the hell is going on here? So the top, the top is completely wrong, right? The top is completely wrong. So I don't know how we can fix it without destroying it, but basically the idea would be that we have to take all of this and delete it. Or anyway, to take all of this and flatten it down, right? Somehow. Yeah, it's basically all of that. So we have to rebuild, well, maybe you know what we can do though. I think we can take a piece of it and use it as a top element, and like I take this, I split it, move it away 1 second, take everything here, delete it, delete it. Then we take this little monster. Can we use this as a roof or nah? So I was going today, guys. What are you doing? Tell me something about your day. How is your day going? I'm trying to make it a bit flat that we can use it as a roof, but I don't know if I will be able to. Trying to make it as a roofy roof. I think that now we can probably... I mean, if I scale it vertically, it will flatten, right? But I think it's okay as it is. I think it's not too bad. May not cover all of it, but at least we have some noise, right? Because the problem is always the noise. The problem is always how to generate enough noise. Should I scale it down? Nah, in theory, I don't want to scale it down. Actually, I want to scale it up, but... yeah, this seam is ridiculous. Anyway, I can clear them all probably. Yeah, as you can see, it's a lot of lines. It's not very easy to understand what we are doing, but we're trying. we are trying. So we are trying to create kind of a ceiling effect here. Now, how much it should go in? I don't know. It's so fucked up here. It's so fucked up. We should probably take the problem is that if we do it this way, right? If we extrude like this, right? It will look very regular, right? And very so it will not really look interesting enough, right? What happened there? I will try to change it a bit. Yeah, it can be going up, yes. I think it can. Now, I don't think we're gonna use this in the standard generation, random dungeon generation, and I think we are not gonna do it because this will anyway have no good boundaries. So I think that the generation will not be able to make sense out of this shape, right? Unless we really do what I'm doing now, so to reduce the extra boundaries on the side, right? Yeah. Like here we have a lot of extra. Now, I mean, for us, as long as it looks closed, I think we are fine, even if it's not closed, right? So if it looks closed, I think it's okay. I mean, I don't want to really make it perfect, it's fine. As long as it looks closed from the inside, we are good. or some random. Now this guy, maybe this guy we can use it as I don't know, as a top thingy popping up from the roof. Maybe. Okay. I think we kind of have a roof now. We kind of have a roof, my boys. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I mean, it's fine. There is anyway over your head, right? So you should not be able to see this in theory. In theory. Why there is no vertex there? Wait. This part is so low, everything else is so high. Okay. Think it's better now. Now, this part here... This part here... this part here doesn't make sense anymore, right? So... should probably delete it. Or maybe delete at least this piece and this piece and I guess we still need a piece of that. But it is a bit fucked. Let me try to close this because it's done in a very weird way. Now, one problem may be that there is a bit of vertex painting on top of this thing, so I don't know exactly how that will, I mean, so we will have probably to redo some of it, but fine. I guess now the integration between the two should kind of work, right? I mean, I guess no one will come here, but yeah. But you never know, huh? You never know. So now this piece is also very broken, for what I can see. Yeah, it's very broken because it was a ledge in the previous version of this, right? And now that ledge doesn't really make any sense anymore. So I think I'm going to select all of this and just move it up and make it an element of the top. Like all of it? Yeah, I mean all this. I guess. I think if we take all this thing, right, and we just move it up and then we delete that part because it's useless. I think it should be fine. So if I take this, right, well, if I take this and I try to move it up, what happens? Some stuff is good, some stuff is bad. Yeah, I wanted to make this part of the roof, right? Can we? Back-facing selection, bro. Fucking back-facing selection. Yeah, something like that. Now here we have a bit of a problem, huh? Because here again was a ledge, there was the upper floor before, right? And now this is not anymore. So it may look a bit, The problem is that if I do this, right, it really stretches like a lot. So we probably have to add geometry here. Yeah, most likely. And close it somewhere, I don't know exactly where. I mean, up there is fine, maybe. Trying to break a bit the pattern. Okay. Now retexturing this will be kind of fun, huh? But yeah. I mean, they're actually separate pieces, so in theory, this may even retexture fully. This may even retexture properly, maybe. What is this? Some impossible face. Okay. Now, if we want a door or we don't want a door, I don't know. I mean, this part at the top looks like you can actually walk on it, right? I mean, you can't unless we put a bit of a ladder. Maybe if we put a ladder, there could be like a hidden something. Hidden area here. Maybe. I mean, here we still have a bit of a issue. Right. What is that? It is a piece by itself. No, it's just the. Can I delete it without doing too many damages? So. Maybe we can use this part at the top a bit. I don't know. I mean, it's anyway modeled, so and it seems to end properly, right? So maybe we can use it somehow, like a third floor, right? Because if you go here, I think you yeah, maybe here it needs to be closed down. And here as well. Can you select it, please? Thank you. Okay, now it's closed. I hope you cannot get stuck into this place, but at least it is closed. I'm just checking all the sides. Okay, this side is super open. This side is an open book. Okay, I think in terms of overall layout, we nearly have it. Now, obviously the UV needs to be fixed, but and yeah, so we have to reason on the inside. Can I texture all of this in one shot or not? I don't know. Maybe yes. Yes. Maybe. I don't know which part we fucked up, but definitely we fucked up a lot of these pieces, so... oops. There is a fully open... oh. I think it is probably also in our main model, though. I think so. I think it is. Yeah, we're missing basically this, right? We are missing this. Come on, you can do it. Okay. Well, actually the upper part was not really needed. Well, here, yes. This guy's pushing to the back so much. Okay. So if we retexture just this piece, which is, by the way, a brother of the other, you say is nearly identical. Okay, now... seems to be... this one unfortunately is not good. This one is not good because I see that the... yeah, we have some blocks here that are really clumped, right? And when they are so clumped, I think he makes it wrong. Like if he's missing... like if he's missing some... Actually, it is divided. Oh. You see there are some parts that are really not properly mapped. Like this. Yeah, because here the split is not enough. I think we have to do that. Now, what is the I don't remember what is this thing. I think it's the crease or I think it's the crease. Yeah, the crease, but I don't remember how to do that. But anyway, we don't care at the moment. Yeah, definitely this will not be separated properly. Slightly better. I mean, it's still messed up here. Now, like this makes no sense. Wait, I scaled the texture too much. Okay. This I think we didn't touch, so I'm not gonna change it. This seems to be good as well. This seems to be a bit broken actually. Okay. That seems to be fine. I mean, we stretched many of these pieces actually, but do we need this to be 2 pieces or can we do it in 1 piece? I think we can do it in 1 piece, maybe. Okay. Now this wall, I think we... No, I think we did it already. Okay, nice. Yeah, this is a bit going through. Just kind of annoying. Like we have two floors, 2 roofs, right? Yeah, I mean we do, because that was the way we designed it. So or we remove this one, like, and we go. All right, we remove it. You select that, please. I think it's okay. What is this thing? Oh, oh. Oh, oh. I think this one we can completely remove from here. Yeah. I mean, there is a bit of a mess between the two roofs, but I think it's okay. When you're in game, I don't think you're gonna see it too much. Okay, we did a bit of retexturing. We have the door, right? So in theory we can connect it. We didn't move the door, so the door should be, in theory, in a good spot. Now, I'm not 100% sure of that, because I think that we moved. Let me see. Oh. No. But anyway, we didn't touch the door, right? So the door should be okay. I think the door should be okay. So it is cave 05 big room. Cave 05 big room. Big room. There it is. I didn't check the. Wait a second. I didn't check the materials. I think we have a bunch of duplicated materials. I think we have a bunch of duplicated materials. Like rock 02. Let me see. Rock 02. Rock 02. Yes, exactly. So this one and this one can be assigned to that one and can be deleted. This floor already has 0 faces, so we can delete it. This soil mix also has 0 faces. Okay, so now I think it's good. Yeah, he's saying that there are some he's saying that there are some Wrong vertexes here and there. By the way, what is this? There is something that is completely outside, you know, and we still have it. It's kind of useless. And all of this is outside the... It's outside the cave, and is also rotated the wrong way, so no one will ever see this. Just a waste of geometry and processing power. No, I don't know. Yeah, like there we are touching the border. Okay, it's fine. Thing like this. How are the zero tangents? I didn't really understand how to find them, but usually they are not a big deal. I mean, usually it means that there is something that is not UV mapped properly, right? Usually this is what it means. Okay. What is this? Ah, it's the shadow from the top. No! We will have to decide what to do there. Oh. What the? Ah, it's upside down. Okay. It's upside down because this beautiful system is not showing you the back facing by default. Oh wow, there's more than one. Wait. Uh-oh. Here we have a rock that is not... It's not complete. No! No! Well... Bada bing, bada bam. I'm having quite some fun with Baldur's Gate anyway. I played it a bit this morning. It's nice. Like it. Very good. Very good game. As expected. What games are you playing, guys? Are you playing something lately or not? You playing any game at all? I mean, you should. Okay, I think we kind of fixed that, which was wrong as well. I mean, we will probably find more bugs, right, as we go, but fine. Hello, Phoenix. Expedition 33. I didn't play it. I don't like those kind of games usually, but they say that it's fantastic, so maybe I should. I don't like the Final Fantasy style of play and even if you, I mean, you can argue, well, Baldur's Gate is the same because you still have turn-based fight, right? But I don't know. I mean, I watched it a bit, so I think I know what is it and how it plays, you know, and the turns, how they roll, and I mean, I know a bit of it, but yeah, I didn't really play it enough to have a point of view. Yeah, but people are saying that it's fantastic. I mean, people really love it, right? So many people saying that it's a great game, so I guess it is. Why you stopped it midway? You just got bored, or or what? Okay, we deleted a bunch of unnecessary faces. I think we are good, right? Let's go with this. And we also fixed some holes. I was hating on Expedition 33, but when I played it, it was something else. Yeah, people say it's very nice. People say that is very nice. Very nice. Look, this is our new rock. Looks perfect. Looks born in nature. And not by my mouse. What is this? Wow, that is kind of a weird corner, but I think we like it. Okay, so I guess the only point is if we ever put a door in this, right? Which I understand it may be a bit weird if you think to have a door here, but if we ever put a door, where do we put it? Here at the beginning, here at the end, we put an edge like here at the top. Oh no, the edge at the top is harder for me. So I think we can probably put a door here. Now if you put a door here and you go in, we will have to texture also all of this, right? Yeah. And also the back of all of that. So it's more work definitely, but I think it will make sense. Did a small home theater recently, maybe this is why it boosts the experience. Oh, nice. Oh, nice. Okay, let's get a sense of this thing in game, and also let's see if we can actually put it in game or not properly. That would be a good finding. Boom. How big is that? Wow, it's pretty big. Wow, this room is insane. Okay, nice. I think we want it to be big, right? Yeah. We designed it this way. We want it to be big, yeah. We wanted this to be big. Does it match or not? Does the entrance match or the entrance doesn't match at all? Well... If it doesn't match, we're a bit in trouble, but let's see. 1 meter forward. Is it matching now? I think it is. It is? Yeah, it is. Sorry, it's a bit dark, I know. But if I go like this, it's hard to see the... But yeah, I think it matches, actually. Okay, very good. Very, very, very good. Now these cave doors are insanely big, but I think we like them this way. I mean, we built them this way, so maybe we like it. I don't know. Okay. I don't know if I will use this actually, but I'm putting it there just to see how it looks. Now the dungeon will not be that small. This is just a test. It is just a quick test. This is just a quick test. Okay. Okay. This is just a quick test. Oh, this is my face, by the way. Okay, let me start it and we see. We try to walk in. Ah, no, I didn't. Frick. I didn't. Wait, I realized soon enough though. We have to say that this is collision, right? We have to set the collision of this thing. Complex collision is simple. We can probably create a collision box for a collision mesh for this, right? I think would be kind of reasonable, but yeah. One second. No, I'm not eating. I'm doing secret things. Secret. Okay. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. So how big should the dungeon be? I think it can be decently big. I think we can make it. But I'm thinking what additional elements we want to have, like levers that are... Because now that is not generated, right? We can also have some puzzles with levers and stuff. The only problem I think I have to look at is the reset. Because I think on interactable item we have an automatic reset, but I don't remember if interactable actor, interactable reset trigger. Yeah. Only the linked objects? Only the linked objects? So the lever doesn't go back up, but the... Okay, well, I don't know. Okay, fine. I think it's the way I designed it. Beturia. Beturia is already there, eh? This guy is already in the dungeon. You see? He's inside the dungeon. It doesn't know exactly where to go, but he's inside the dungeon. And, yeah. He is. Look. He can go... I mean, maybe he can find his way. And go all the way out. There is a... very nice. So that is the exit, right? That is the exit. Or the entrance. Closing the door after me, so no monsters are coming in. And here we should find our big room somehow. Oh, there are these giant doors. They are the ones that I just added. Giant doors. Can be open like this. I mean, the space between the doors is like... not much, huh? But anyway. And here is our room. Yeah, I think it's big enough. I think it's big enough. I think it's good. I think it's good. Let me go daylight a second, because otherwise we don't see much of the... Ah, with daylight is so much better. I have a lot of apples in my inventory. Yeah, I think the size is perfect, because it allows for, you know, furniture and stuff, so I think it's very good. I think it's very good. The only thing I wanted to have kind of an underground river, or a kind of a pool of water, which is the one that is connected to the story. That is, so if we have a door here, right? If we have a door here, I think the size is more than enough, right? So it can be a door like this, and I don't know, it should be a secret passage. The problem of secret passages is that they have to be a separate mesh. They have to be a separate mesh. So what I will have to do, I will have to model the inside of this wall on both sides, then add one element that I don't even remember how it is done, because I did it so long time ago, but secret passage info, secret passage BP. Cave secret. Yeah. In theory, we already have it like this, right? Yeah, it should be both sides. In our case, yeah, maybe we can. One of the problems of secret passages is that I think that NPCs cannot go through it, right? So it's a bit of But yeah, we could have our secret passage here. So it will not be a door. We can try. I think it's just a matter of cutting off the door piece, making it look a bit like a door. I mean, like a door, like a rock, right? Having the secret passage look like a, and then just dropping it there. So if we, I think the secret passage is already designed. I don't remember if there is a property or something. No. Well, there must be a property, right? That says that this is a secret passage. This is done with the ending. Secret passage definition. Is a secret door, exactly. Is a secret door. No, it seems we don't do anything special. So how do we know? Okay, we tag it. There it is. Tag the new actor as a secret passage. So we add a tag on the actor which is secret. Easy. Easy. Very, very, very easy. Yeah. So we can okay, so how do we do this then? How do we do this? Well, but anyway, the room looks okay, right? So we can test it a bit here. Usually when you walk you find bugs, because walking with a character is so different than looking at it in Blender, right? So maybe you go here, you look, you zoom in, and you see some inconsistency. I don't know. Now the moment seems to be good, but so is there a way for me to reach the top? No. I mean, if you want to be very cheeky, you know what we can do? To be very, we can have the door here, the secret passage here, that goes all the way inside, and then it brings you at the top, right? It brings you at the top with a ladder or something. That would be very nice. I think is what I'm gonna do actually, so that there is a small quest within the room, right? And if we fly, so for example, you can come out here, right? You can come out here easily, and then when you are here, maybe there is something, right? There is a chest or whatever there. There is a hidden thing here, right? And maybe from the bottom you don't see, yeah, you don't see it at all, I guess. Well, depends. If we go here, maybe we see it. I mean, we should make it so that it's not visible, right? Yeah, so if I think if it's at the end of that pillar, it will not be visible from here. I think it's a good plan. So we make a secret passage and then a whole new thing inside, and then a way to go up. I don't know if the way to go up is like an elevator, right? That you pull a lever and it brings you up, like we did in other places. We have some elevators. We can use that technique, or we can do something different. different. We can also have additional secret passages in this place, as long as... No, we can. We definitely can. Just give me a second. Okay, so if you want to do a secret, I mean, we have to expand this room a lot, right? We have to expand this room a lot because I don't know if I want to delete this because it's kind of cool, but yeah, but we have to anyway, right? We have to. So let me see the overall side. So from here to there is 4.3 meters. So there is definitely more than enough space for a door, right? There is way more space then, so it's fine. So basically I have to open this. I mean, I think we can just delete stuff, right? So I have to open this. We can open it, I don't know, this way. I think a door, I think a secret passage like this would be enough. I mean, here is a bit weird, but we will fix it. So basically, if we delete this, right, we can see how big it is in game, but I think it will be fine. And we will have to rebuild a bit of this. We will have to rebuild, yeah. We will have to rebuild a bit of that. Now the problem is that we need to make all of this double-sided, right? Otherwise it will not work, and that's kind of a complex thing, but yeah, I guess we will have to do it. We have to do it. Yeah, this thing that I want to do, I mean, is nice in theory, but it's kind of annoying to do in practice. But fine, we are gonna do it. I decided we're gonna do it. We are gonna do it. Now. Now. I mean, the interface here is not a problem. Can be anything, really. We just need to make it look a bit natural, otherwise it will be too easy to spot there is a secret passage, right? Would be a bit too easy. And yeah, I mean, light-wise, it may look different, right? So we have to take care of that a bit. I mean, I have to think about, because the lights may bounce different, but on the secret passage, right? Yeah, they may. So the light may give away the passage, actually. But I don't know if there is much I can do about it. Probably nothing. Okay, now we will have to, yeah, the big issue will be to close this. To close this properly, right? So to have basically this piece somehow rotate down and make a And this is going to be messy. Blink, someone wants to play with me. I cannot now. Hi, I can play later. At the moment I'm streaming. Pam 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 pam. Yeah, we will basically have to build a wall. Now the passage cannot be super large, right? Because if it's super large, no, it can be as large as we want, actually. But it will be a good idea to make it reasonable, right? So I would say 1.5 meters, I don't know, 2 meters maximum deepness, right? So here we are at what? And this thing is 80 centimeters, so it can be double that, right? So it can be double of this at least. Okay, good. Can be double of this. So we can take, we can take this and move it without too much problem, I guess. Then we will have to split the thing, but we will one day. What the? Okay, we fucked it up completely. Can you just go forward a bit? Thank you. Didn't seem to be a big request, but... I mean, it's fine. Okay, so now how much is it? Now it is from, from here to here, right? Is 1.4 meters. Still a bit small, but I think he may do. And the yeah, it's 1.6 in. Well, no, it's smaller than that because that is not from side to side. It's 1.3. It's a bit small. It's a bit small left to right. I think because I pushed it in. I think I pushed this in, but overall, I think we have to make it larger actually. We have to make it... We have to make it a bit larger, right? Maybe like that. Okay. And we will retexture it, okay? Now the problem is closing it here. I like that it's that big at the top, so... well, maybe it's too much. I don't know. I mean, it's not bad. Yeah, now with the stretch, right, with the rotation, we did significant damages because we are missing basically one full loop, if not two. Yeah, probably two actually. Yeah, sorry, this part is a bit slow, guys, but I decided to do it. And here we are. Take a decision, and then you suffer the consequences. Yeah, one of the things that bothers me a bit is that when I create this stuff, you know, it's like, oh yes, I mean, it's nice, players will see it and players will be in this dungeon, but basically the time it takes me to build it and the time it takes for the people to consume it is very different, right? So maybe it takes me 2 weeks to make, and you can go through this in 5 minutes, right? So yeah. So I think the power is that multiple players, so all the players were going through this, right? And so you're not building it just for the 5 minutes, but you are building it for the sum of all the players, which is maybe many hours of people playing. Yeah. Because if you think about it now and you say, no, it took me 2 weeks, and in terms of content is 5 minutes. So, well, I think with the secret passage is a bit more because you will have to find it, and maybe there would be a bit of a puzzle. Maybe there are some books that are speaking about it, right? So So we can have more actual content. But yeah. Still is super far from where we want to close it. I mean, I can do this. But I don't know. Okay, so in theory, these guys should be closing in, right? And so this would be one single wall. Right? And here we have to build the wall thingy. So or we copy it from here and we just stitch it. I think it's probably easier. So if I just duplicate this and I just stitch it the other side and that's it. Or is harder? Maybe it's harder. Maybe it's harder to do it this way than just create it from scratch. I don't know. Well, yeah, I wanted to have it slightly more vertical and not just to avoid occupying too much space inside, because inside, right, inside of this we need a bit of space, right? We need space inside, but we have some space. Now we will have also to do the top. Yeah. We have to do the top, so it's a bit of work to fix this thing. Because we basically have to create walls everywhere here. So this becomes another room, right? Another room inside a room. Yeah. But anyway, it's fine. Oh, and here we are going inside of this guy. Interesting. I see. I see. Should we keep them separate as they are now, or should we make them a single object? I think separate is probably better, because it gives you more the sense of a rock going inside another rock, right? So I think it's probably a nicer result. Even if here we are missing quite a bit to make it correct. I think I will have to yeah, I think I have to at least a bit. At least a bit, my boys. Oh wow. Why I decided to do this? Why I decided to do this, my boys? Why I decided to do this stupid thing, like creating a whole new... Basically, a whole new room inside the room. Why? 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 Okay, anyway. Now, I don't know how we will texture this considering there is inside out, so we will have to... We will have for sure, you know, to like seam this piece, which is annoying because... Or we seam in the middle. We may seam the middle, maybe. Yeah, let's seam the middle. Yeah, we will seam the middle so that these are looking like two pieces of rock, right? Yeah, with the texture is immediately looking better, obviously. With the proper texture is looking. Now this really looks like a cut off, but it's okay, right? So I mean it is because it's a secret passage. So someone really cut off the thing. Oh fuck! I forgot to remove the. I forgot to remove the thingy. Now you can see me. Sorry. I forgot to remove the. Be right back. Hey, here is kind of fun actually. Boom. Giant face. Giant face. I will have to start thinking to my dinner soon, but before that, let me reach a point of where we are kind of happy about this thing, right? Trying to do some random cuts so that the rock looks slightly more like a rock and not too simple. Now... Okay. Don't know about that. pressed something wrong. Okay, so this will be a wall. I mean, it's not that I love it, but I think it can be fine. Okay. Yeah, we will have any way to go all the way, you know, and do the full wall, and yeah. So it's not just like that, but it's more than that. I know. What's going on there? Oh, there's a missing. There is a missing piece. Wow. I mean, we copied it from the other side, so I assume that there is also a missing piece on the other side then. Because we just copied it. Maybe it was the selection that was stupid. Maybe. No. Okay, fine. Fine. Crap, it is just not working. It probably needs another edge. Yeah. Okay. Now we have to decide what to do here, but yeah, we need a rock. We need rocks everywhere here, right? So we need to somehow create an ending to all of this. We need to create an ending to all of that. Pretty much like the other guy. Yeah, we have to do the same. And then mega split it. Probably way more than this, but it's fine. It's anyway the end of the room, so maybe, you know, we can leave with something that is not fantastic. Yeah. I actually like this. I like this, but I would like this other guy to help me in this idea. No. And this other guy to help me in this idea. Okay. Okay. I think it may is going on there? Huh? What? What happened? Something is broken there. Something is significantly broken. Okay, so we have also a kind of an ending, right? Kind of an ending there. I'm just retexturing just to see roughly how it looks, but let me save. Okay, now we need a wall at the back. Well, we actually need it. We also need a roof though. Right, so maybe what if we just take our roof and we adapt it somehow so I don't have to go crazy and make 3,000 different geometries, right? So we just take this, we duplicate it, and then we take pieces of it. Maybe we scale it down. Nah, well, yeah, maybe we scale it down. Then we take don't know what happened. Scale it down a bit, and then we take like pieces of it, right? So we take like this piece and then we adapt it. So I don't have to go too crazy in creating a new roof. I mean, we still take work, right? But this thing is gonna be annoying. I see it already. Basically, we need to match this piece with, yeah, we need to match this piece with these two walls, right? I mean, it can be his own thingy, right? It can be his own thingy. So it doesn't have to be merged, right? It can be just touching. Yeah, it actually kind of fits. It's a pity because it doesn't fit completely, but it actually kind of fits, which is interesting. Now, if we touch the ground above, we are in trouble, right? So, yeah, we will have to do a kind of a check everywhere. Be sure that this thing is actually matching. So it's not coming out too much. I mean, as usual, is an infinite work. Okay, so something like that. Yeah, if it doesn't touch too much the top, I think we are good. And here unfortunately is a bit broken. I mean, it's very broken actually. It's very broken. Nah. Okay. Probably not enough still, but now we can just eat our way down. Okay, we're making progress. Slowly but surely. Making progress. I see it. Can you click on that, please? Jesus. Now we just have to be sure it is not coming out of the, and here for sure it is, so we have to make it lower, most likely, because this is interfering with the exit, right? Yeah, we don't want this to interfere, right? This to interfere with that in any way, otherwise the collision would be crazy. Now that I needed to, okay, now it's nice. Then I have to select, you know, the back facing. Nah. Okay. Okay, so it seems that we start to have a roof. We start to have a roof. Yeah, we have a kind of a roof. May not be the best roof, but we have a roof. Right? We have a roof. In this part, we have a roof. Yeah. As long as we don't go above, right? Yeah, we are still way below, so I think we are good. Yeah, we are kilometers down. Okay. Okay, does this close the thingy? Well, no. But we can make it close, the thingy. And if we push all of this a bit more forward, and then we have to extend probably this at least once. Right, and now we do whatever we need there to close it. Okay. Okay. I think that is really going too far. Oops. I don't know what is going on here. I don't really want to know. What the? That guy. Yeah, I think we have more geometry than needed at this point, but fine. Obviously. There was a vertex exactly in the same spot. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. We did a bit of a mess. Now we can fix it. I think we are going too much to the right, huh? I think it's maximum like that. Maximum. Okay. Here we actually go above when we should not go above. Yeah. Okay, nice. Okay, so we have a roof. Now we will retexture this, but this is obviously just a piece. It's just a piece of it. Yeah. Okay. Oh fuck. Yeah, I mean, obviously, yeah. Obviously, here we are missing big pieces, as expected. So, yeah, it's fine. It's perfectly fine. And yeah. No. What? What do you mean? Can I do a face between those and this? Why? That is weird. Can I create a face between this, for example, this and this? Oh, you can. Okay. So can now you do it like this or no? Ah, you can. So what was the problem? Wrong selection? Possibly. Possibly. Okay, here we have to go. Wow, here we have to go like all the way. Wow. Here we have to go. I don't know. Yeah, we'll have to do this. We'll have to do this because we need a floor, right? We need a floor here for quite some. Yeah. Okay, so in theory we have a kind of an end. Okay, let's see how it is in game because I want to get a sense of the sides and if it actually makes sense or it doesn't make sense, right? I want to see it 1 second. I want to see it. Okay. Yeah, and there we still need to develop the rest, right? But I think it is okay. And our secret passage, right? Our secret passage will be this block that we have to actually build. Do we already have one? No. We don't have one because we don't. So the easiest would be to take, for example, well, yeah, somehow. Right, something like this, and then just bend it so that it closes on itself, and we make it, I don't know. Or I can just redo it from scratch. I don't know. I'm like undecided, but yeah, basically needs to close on himself like this. But it's probably easier if I just start from a sphere. Yeah, probably yes. I think it's easier if I just start from a sphere and I just bump it, right? Let me try. Or I start from a cube. If I just start from a cube and I make it roughly the size that I want, right? I think it's easier. I will have to do a bit of noise, but I think we want it. Let me see. I think we want it roughly. We want it. Fantastic pinball game, this music that I absolutely suggest to you. If you want to play a nice pinball game, play this one. Now on this side, I don't think that we care too much about the fact that it's a secret passage because we already discovered it, no? Bah. No, but anyway, it's better if he's consistent. So if it's the same, if it's the same size. Now this is fairly big. Yeah, it's fairly big actually to fit the thingy. Param. Param. Pa 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 para pa. Yeah, I think we have to go something like that. It's pretty big though, huh? So you may remain stuck into the. I don't know what happens if you remain stuck into the secret passage where it closes, if it's really pushing you to the side properly. Yeah, that's the problem actually. You know that for this reason I think we have to make this smaller, because otherwise you will remain stuck into it. And we cannot. We cannot allow that to happen. So I think that only for that reason I have to take this and I have to make it smaller, significantly smaller. Significantly smaller. Because otherwise when the secret passage closes, right, if you are still into it, you may get pushed down. Because I think what Unreal is doing is checking what is the closest exit, let's call it, right? And if there is a closest exit on the side, then yep, it works, otherwise it doesn't. So I think we will have probably also to change a bit the shape of this. Well, we can make it a stone so that you don't realize it's a secret passage. You would not, right? Yeah, it can be like that. Okay, so now it should be significantly smaller. Now the top now is probably all fucked up. Yeah, I mean, as expected, but we have to do it this way, otherwise it will not work. I tell you because I tried already. I tell you because I know. I tell you because I did it already and you were getting stuck, right? Or even worse, if you're pushed down, right? You are going then through the floor. That is even worse. Oh shit. Didn't think about that. Nice. Nice. Okay, so now our cube, hopefully, where is our cube? Here. Hopefully now our cube can be smaller, right? Yeah. We need also to close that inside. I mean, it is looking a bit broken, so we will have to... Yeah, it is looking too broken. Because now it's a way thinner wall, and so... Yeah, because we squeezed it. This vertex, or we just delete it, I don't know. Can we just dissolve it? Thank you. I think here we have a bit of a problem of overlapping stuff. Yeah, I think we have a bunch of overlapping stuff here. No! It's okay. No, it is a good change. It is a good change. Otherwise, we would be in trouble. I had to think about it from the beginning, actually. When I saw that the door was that big, I could have... I mean, I should have said just nope. Not gonna do it. Okay, seems more reasonable now. Okay, seems more reasonable now, less fucked up. I mean, yeah, I think over... Oops. Okay. Anyway, I don't know, I have the feeling that all of this looks just too tall, right? Yes, it does. Okay, I'm stopping. Okay, I'm stopping. Well, one more. Okay. Okay, so now our door should be smaller, right? How much smaller? Hopefully half of that. Yeah, half of what it was. Yeah, so I think that now the door can be, well, yeah, it can be like half of what it was. Because you can bump like this, and you can bump this way. Now this way, we have a problem, but we can solve it in multiple ways. We can solve it multiple ways, maybe. Yeah, we just move this wall, I guess. Yeah, we just move this wall and we just move it like this and GG. Even more than that. Yeah. Okay, so now we are pretty much where we were before, right? With do we care about the top? Well, we care a bit because actually, yeah, we care because this needs to be integrated, right? If it's not integrated, if it's not integrated, yeah, probably was easier also here to start from a cube and redo it. But fine, this is what I decided to do. Don't blame me for that, at least not too much. Guys, you still there or not? Hello, hello? I'm speaking, but no one is reacting. I'm speaking, but no one is reacting. Why? Oh, wow. Okay, we kind of closed it. I mean, not the best of the closures, but we kind of closed it. Let me just see what happens above. Yeah. I see. So it's better if we do the opposite, actually. Pa 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 pam. Para pam 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 para pam. Pam para pam para pam. Merge by distance. Okay. What did I press? I don't know. Probably hide. Okay. Yeah, this part is a bit stupid, but fine. It's a rock, no? So it can be anything, anything. It can be any shape. It's a rock, so... so fuck it. It can be anything. Okay, so now if I have my cube... You eat? What do you eat? So if I get my cube, right? My cube should be... yeah, pretty much that size, yeah. I think this size is reasonable. You should not be bumped off. Hopefully. Cannot guarantee though. Cannot guarantee. And now we subdivide like bosses. Like this. Well, maybe like this. Is like this enough? Or... probably not. Nah. It is not enough, definitely. But the next level I think is too much. I don't know. Maybe it's okay. Okay, so now... now we make this cube actually a rock. Okay? What if I... wait, what if I do this? And then I say... and then I say smooth vertices. It works, but it has a bit of the problem. What the hell? I press something else as usual. I mean... I didn't understand exactly what I wanted to do, but fine. I mean, he nearly did it, but not exactly, and so... but it was not too bad. Yeah, I'm trying to make it more look like a rock, but probably it's easier if I just do it this way. Somehow we need to then fuck up all of this. Well, the side we don't really care, right? Yeah, the side we don't care. We care only about the borders. What did I press? I don't know. There are so many buttons in Blender that whatever you press, you know, it is something. So instead of Shift G, you do Control G, Alt G, whatever. I mean, stuff happens continuously. Well, I don't know why there is not a noise function. I think there is. Can you find a noise function in Blender for me? I'm pretty sure there is. Now, I don't know how to break this pattern of... maybe like this. Yeah, maybe having kind of waves, right? Okay, now we decimate it because I don't want the top and the bottom and the thing to be... wow, it's identical. Holy moly. Yeah, exactly, because I did it properly. Good job! Decimate is fantastic, by the way. I don't know exactly who invented the algorithm, but whoever invented... I mean, it's just looking at the planner. I understand that, but it's not easy, right? So I think he's doing a great job, really. Great job. Maybe he exaggerated a bit too much, huh? Maybe he exaggerated a bit too much in removing stuff. While on this side is more reasonable. Okay, this could be our door. I mean, our secret passage, actually. Right, this is our secret passage. Now, we need to understand if we can... Yeah, we can do that. So I think we can seam it that way, and then we can also seam it this way. Okay, so now it's perfectly mappable. Wait, doesn't like the scale. Why this one is not selected? What? What is going on here? Huh? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Something happened there. Yeah, the scale will be relevant, right? Because we don't want this to be too visible. I mean, too different. I mean, too different from the... What the fuck? Huh? What? Huh? What? Why is completely different? It is a complete mystery. What the? Bruh. Because there are no... Because there are no sharp. It's the same material. It's the same material. It's the same material. It's the same identical material. Now here I would say it's a bit rough, right? But on this side, you know, this side is the side that you already know that is a secret passage. So this side we care less. I just don't understand why it's so dark, right? It's so dark because there is no sharp. I mean, I can delete the bottom. That anyway we don't need. Yeah, that's maybe a good idea. I can delete the bottom. And Huh? Don't understand exactly what is going on. But I think it's a Blender thing. I don't think it's a no, or you think the normals are fucked. I mean, if the normals are fucked, when I do clear normals, right? It should clear it completely. If I do this, and if I do this, and if I do, I don't understand what's going on. I think it's Blender being a bit silly, because no. You don't think so? I mean, we can export it and see how it looks. Because like this, obviously, it's very visible. Food, potato meat. Potato meat, always nice. Yeah, you see, it's a Blender thingy, because here is the same color. Now, it looks very evident, right? Because mainly from the top, it looks super evident. So I need to smooth it a bit, and also here is not entering too much into the thingy, but I mean, we have to improve it, but yeah. I don't know why in Blender it looks like this. It's very strange. It's very, very strange. Very, 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 very strange. I don't know why. Tell me why. I don't know why. Why so fat? I think it's okay anyway. But I think it's unnecessary fat, right? I think it's unnecessary fat. I mean, I like it to be a bit fat, but it is too much. No? No, we left this out. And also, it seems that it's mispositioned. Meaning... Yeah, exactly. I mean, I think it's too large. No? No, 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 no. Yeah, I think it's still a bit too fat. I really don't know why he has this weird color, right? So I don't understand it. I don't understand it too much. Why he has this weird color? In Blender. In Unreal is okay. Okay, I think like this is reasonable, my boys. I think like this is reasonable. And so this is how we're gonna use it pretty much. Let's see now. It's very annoying that is completely different color. It's very annoying, but anyway. It's like if he's using another texture with a different normal map or something, but it's not. This line is a bit too strong, this line. The top line is, I mean, the left is perfect. I mean, you would not see it. The right side is perfect, but the top line is really, really too evident, right? Top line is too evident. Okay. Top line is too evident. Yeah, it is actually. It is also because there is a sharp there. They probably we don't want to have, right? Maybe, but I think the problem is more. The problem is more different. So it's the fact that here we don't have enough, you know, enough double edge. Why so dark? Right, and so this becomes stupid. How to make a secret passage in 10 steps. Also, I think that here, right, we should not do it that way. We should do it this way. So it should not be all identical in this view, right? I think it's bad. Bad, 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 bad. Bad, 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 bad. What did I click? I don't know what did I click, but it was a bad idea. I will clear the sharp. I will clear the sharp. Now it's much better. Now you don't see it, my boys. I don't know. I think that the fact it will be a separate object will still be visible, right? So that I think is a problem somehow. I mean, now is not because it's a single object, but I have to make it actually a secret passage. I have to split it now, right? So I have to separate it to a separate object and center it differently and export. And also, I think that I have a bit of a problem in terms of rotation or not. In theory, I should keep the same. I should keep the same pivot, right? If I keep the same pivot, I think we are good. Let me try. Let me try. So we reimport without, right? We reimport without and we save without, and then we import it, import the second piece. Let me close this because I'm getting confused. Parapam, parapam. Parapam, parapam. Parapam, parapam. Barabam, barabam, barabam. Paste, yeah, there's only one rock material. Exactly. So if we put it in game, right? There is well, I mean, yeah, if we put it there, if we drop this and then we copy the location to, I already lost it. GG. And then we copy the location and we copy the rotation. Rotation is actually 0. Fantastic. Okay, so now it's there. Now what we have to do, we have to tag it. So we tag it as secret. I don't know if this will work actually, but we will see very, very soon. Okay, so now if I go there, let's see how it looks, right? If it's too evident or not. Let's see if it looks too evident or not, my boys. I have to start to cook my dinner. It's nearly 10 p.m. I forgot. It's nearly 10 p.m. I need to cook my dinner right now. Please do it. Oh my god, this thing is like... Okay, let me do something then. Give me a second. I'm preparing my dinner and I'm coming back. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. So let's see how it looks in game. Typically I use the same technique in other places. The problem is, oh, I logged in with the wrong person. No. Okay, let me redo it. See, it's simpler to just restart the client actually. Then trying to find a place, right? It's pretty good at Secret Passage actually. I like it. It's pretty cool. Now you all know where the secret passage is, and I have no way to move it, right? So because it is fixed. So you know it. It's fine. It's fine. I trust you, okay? That you don't tell anyone. Or anyway, if you want to tell them, you can, but in game. Yeah, I would say it's not visible. I mean, you can guess it a bit from here, but it's not really visible, right? It seems to be the same piece. Right? I mean, you would not... Let me see with a torch. Let me see with a torch. That's the same. It does... I mean, it's still the top that is like... Well, I would say is like similar to this guy's, right? So... But anyway, if now we search secret pack, can we search secret passages in this game or not? In theory, I can. Under intelligence, detect secrets. Oh wow, 180 intelligence I need? Holy moly. Okay. Okay, now we have 200. So if I go in edit mode, right? No, wait. Fuck. Okay. If I go in edit mode, right? And then I go here on detect secrets and I put it here. And now we stand in front of this and we search the secret. Ah! Nice! It worked. Okay. Why is putting it there? Due to the collision. Yeah, due to the collision. But the collision now... Why I cannot go through? I cannot go through. Because it didn't disable the sim... No, in theory. That's a bit strange. It must be a BP. Maybe it must be a BP to work. Let me do one test, but I think that we need to transform this object into something else. Because I mean it's still a bit square here, but yeah, it's kind of square on that side, but kind of square here. Why is so square there? I don't know. Which, by the way, is inside the rock, so you don't even see it. But it is kind of square, no? Yeah, it is very square there. I don't know. Yeah, but anyway, it kind of works, huh? Kind of works. It's still broken a bit, but it detects the secret, which is nice. No, fuck, it was the other side. Okay, it was the other side. Yeah, I think it's this, right? That is really too much. Can you train what? Can you train my social pet to search for it? Maybe one day. Not yet, not yet. Maybe one day. Maybe. Okay, it's kind of... Why the UV is so fucked? I don't know. Why the UV, huh? I don't know. I don't know, I mean, why? Okay, now. Okay, let me try like this, but I think we have a problem with the type of object. I think it needs to be... To work properly, I think it needs to be a blueprint, which is weird though, because... Strange, huh? Where is the freaking reveal secret? Component as tag. Yeah, but it's actually getting it. I don't know, in theory it should work, but... probably is here. Because it is searching for a component. I mean, it's doing it for actor and for component, right? This is what I'm trying to understand. But it seems that one of the two is not working as expected. So probably the actor is not working. So if I make it a blueprint, it will probably work, right? But it would be interesting to understand why it doesn't work as an actor dropped into the world, right? Because we may need it in the future as well. Yeah, but I mean, we build the room and we build the secret, so I think it's nice. It's just a matter of understanding why it doesn't work in this case. But yeah, in this case, the object that we drop into the world is a static mesh, while in the normal case of the generated dungeon is a blueprint, right? So it's actually a blueprint with inside a static mesh. Now, it should be the same in theory, or similar, right? But anyway. So now the symbol will spawn closer to the door because yeah, kind of closer. Nah, it's colliding. I mean, it's not colliding client side, but it's colliding server side. So there is something. Let me see. Yeah, exactly. Client side, the collision is still there, but server side is not, right? So yeah, the problem is that the client. I think we have a problem on the client when we receive secret door collision. We have that problem. I will have to go soon for my dinner, but I hope we could finish this. But yeah, but we can go through, but the client does not remove the collision at the moment, and I think it's due to the fact that it's a different. So he's expecting something and he's not getting what. Secret door, cast to static mesh actor, cast to static mesh component. Yeah, in theory though, it's kind of doing it, huh? Actor enable collision. Set actor, set collision enabled, set collision enabled. Collision enabled, no collision. New actor enable collision. I don't know if I have to go inside the actor and get the component, right? Wait. We have to put in some stuff. the oven. Actually, you know what we can do, which is very easy, apart from printing out all of this, right? I mean, we can print out all of this. So we can say actor collision change, right? Actor collision change, and then we can say component collision on and component collision off. Now here is done slightly different, as you can see, right? But then what you can also do, right? What you can also do is to place another. I can create it quickly, right? So which is we can create a blueprint out of this, right? We can create a new blueprint class, and it would just be actor, and it would be called cave05 big room SPBP, okay. And here we will add a new static mesh component, and here we will call the underscore SP. See, and so we have this guy now. Where is it? I don't know. Because the position is stupid. And then I don't know if we have to set the tag on the component. I don't remember if we did it this way or we did it the other way. Let me see. Secret BP. No, because we set it by code. Yeah, we set it by code. So I don't know exactly how we set it actually. Yeah, we set it on the actor. We set it definitely on the actor. So we don't set it here, we set it when we drop it into the world, right? Yes, I think so. So when I drop it into the world, so if I drop it here, right, we just have to make it so that it is in a visible place, like there, for example, right? And now we tag it. So I want to see if this one actually works and the other one doesn't, because I want to understand if PS character BP. Yes, because we added the okay, fine, we added the printouts. It's okay. I want to see what is the difference between these two. And actually, if the second works and removes the collision from the actor, in theory, it should be identical. But we can use the second method, right? If we get to hang up with this, we can just use the second method. The second method. Okay, should be up. Beturie. Okay, so now we should have two pieces, right? So let's try with this one first. And yeah, let me enable collision so that we see it, right? So this at the moment I'm colliding with this, so I cannot go through in any way. Now I'm searching. He's doing the same though. He's doing the same. He's still not working. Also in this case. Which is very strange. I mean, it's not working fully, right? So the client does not get... Where is that? We never reach the client? Huh? It seems we never reach the client. We don't get the printout that we just added, right? We didn't get the printout unless we are failing here and we are failing here as well. I didn't add this printout. But that's weird, right? We are failing with both? Yeah, maybe. Maybe that's the case. I don't know. It's very strange. We can say... secret collision failed. And we can print out whatever is this. I don't know. But it's a bit weird, huh? So it doesn't work here, it doesn't work there, exactly in the same way. No, we don't reach the client. So, or there is an error before that. I mean, it's true that this functionality has been designed, right, for the generated dungeons. And the generated dungeons have a kind of a different logic, right? So they are built with modular rooms and pieces are added on the fly as a subcomponent of the room. I mean, there is a lot of, you know, there is a lot of things going on, but still, I am surprised that we don't even reach the client. So the server does it, but the client doesn't. So I think that probably is just the cast that is different. Hopefully. Because on the server, definitely we are going through, right? Otherwise, we would not be able to pass it. Because the server is the one that wins. But the client is still like pushing back. My dinner is ready. My dinner is ready. Last test and then I go. Last test and then I go. Last test and then I go. Anyway, we made progress today in the time that I had, right? But we made progress, which is nice. Okay, let me see if we get the error message. No. We don't reach the client. No, we don't reach the client. So probably... Yeah, we don't reach the client. We don't reach the client. So we just have to debug this part, right? And see exactly what is happening. But it seems that one of these checks, right? One of these checks is not working. And so we don't receive the call, right? We don't receive the thingy. Yeah, this can be the problem. 15 meters. 15 meters from the... You know what can be the problem? That we have a pivot, which is actually here. And so the... Yeah. But in that case... okay, I will check that, guys. I have to go. Thank you for watching. I will see you soon tomorrow. And meanwhile, if you want to click follow on Twitch, subscribe on YouTube, you can always do it. Remember also our game is on Steam and is on our website. You can download it. You can play it on Linux, Mac and Windows. And that's it for tonight. Bye-bye. Bye.